You can't listen to the music, but the act is amazing. So is it you're talking about psychobilly or rockabilly?
What's that?
Or when you're talking about yourself as being greasy?
Me, I was into, I came up with the style for the VILETONES just from learning how to play electric guitar and like applying that. And I was in jail when I learned how to play electric guitar.
Oh, really?
It's like, I had 2 months straight of just guitar every day, you know. So I learned how to play rhythm guitar pretty well.
So you chose to look for the volunteers?
No, we were already there. It was like, it was ironic that like 4 guys could come together and actually like see eye to eye on something, you know? And it was like their rebellious stance against the fucking, like the whole, the state of pop music at the time. It was just like so syrupy. And,
Still is now.
all the groups sounded the same. Even John Lennon sounded the same, you know? And it was just like disheartening. It was like a rebellion against that, a reaction against that kind of shit. And, you know, we wanted to get an audience excited again, you know?
Right.
Instead of having just like stand there like.
Yeah, so who did you like, when you say getting an audience excited about, saying excited again, who were you thinking of, like, what music was out there at that time which was doing that?
As a pattern, like I say, the Ramones were new.
But they got sucked up by the pop. They got sucked up by pop culture too.
Yeah.
But I mean, like maybe
before
like,
that.
What about Pure Hell or, you know,
Pure Hell?
Hell?
I knew Spider.
Spider died.
I knew Spider from coming down to Philly every once in a while visiting, but I never got to play it.
Spider was awesome.
He was a good friend of mine.
They were Rosie. I never got to know him.
Yeah.
The actual band, Pure Hell, they just did my show. And they were wonderful.
Do you ever meet his mother?
Yeah. He was a little overbearing. She was always butting into things. Yeah. Nice lady though.
Yeah.
Good intentions. But, yeah.
So there were bands out there that were doing that though.
There was the bands that we liked were like Television, Patti Smith. You know, of course, you know, we were like all into like funk, you know, like in a big way, and R&B, the old R&B, like, you know, like 60s.
What about like MC5 or New York Dolls or anything like that?
Yeah, well, New York Dolls primarily, you know. New York Dolls. Johnny Thunders a fan.
Yep. Do you think that punk rock was born in Detroit, or do you think it was born from New York?
Well, the proto-punk was definitely Stooges.
Yeah,
MC5.
Stooges.
Yeah.
The Stooges, man.
And MC5. I mean, that, you know, they caught my attention right off. I was still living in the States, you know, and kind of Alice Cooper was like an entry drug, the gateway drug, you know, into the Stooges and the MC5, because they were like, the Stooges were out of their minds, man.
Stooges were out of their minds. What about Iggy Pop?
MC5 were political. They were like
very political,
like the founders. Right? They're like real outspoken political.
They're awesome.
Yep. You know.
Iggy Pop is going to be here next week, I think. 2 weeks from now.
Yeah. He just played South by Southwest.
So
I'm OD'd on Iggy, you know. And now that the Stooges are gone, it's like, what for?
Yeah.
You know, I was always a Stooges fan. I was never really an Iggy fan.
No, say what, baby. I was talking.
I'm glad I I got to see them last time they were around. They played at the Electric Factory.
Yeah.
And they were great.
How long ago was that?
The original band.
When was that?
That was like 2 summers ago.
I didn't even know that. How did I miss that?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
It was him and Ron Ashton and Scott Ashton and that guy Mike. I forget his name. He was with the Minutemen. He took over.
I love the
bass.
Minutemen. Yeah. The Minutemen's bass player, he died. Well, the original one, didn't he? Yeah.
No, that was a guitar player.
Guitar player died.
The bass player now is with the Stooges and has been. Well,
oh, right.
Yeah. Now that the Stooges are gone, you know.
He sounds a lot like you.
Huh?
A lot like you. It's kind of a Primus kind of funk sound.
Yeah.
Their bass player.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Stooges were like, you know, crossovers, something, you know.
Yeah.
it's like acid rock mixed with funk and you know, like real loud electric guitars.
Yeah. Stooges were bomb. Wow. So you got that, you got the whole thing, you got it set up, and you guys got started. Why did you guys only play out for like a year and a half? For with BILETONES?
Well, we covered a lot of the ground in that year and a half.
Yeah.
We recorded 2 EPs. In fact, we recorded a whole album, which didn't come out until '96. And you know, we did a lot of touring and stuff, and playing, you know, around the Toronto area, like the immediate suburbs and stuff, and Hamilton. And we played in with that Buffalo. Played in Buffalo, Rochester. You know, there's like American cities down there. It's close to Canada. Not to mention that we'd like travel. We played Philly, the Hot Club in Philly. Right? That's where Spider and those guys were hanging around the Hot Club at that point. But I never. The only guy I met was Spider.
Spider knows my boy Strawberry. He knows Stretch. He knows Hirsch. He knows a lot of cats.
When did Spider pass away? Spider passed away.
I
forgot.
It's like the late 90s.
Late 90s. Our friend Kelly's got Joe Jordan now plays drums for Pure Hell.
Does he?
Yep. But
it's a new guy.
Yeah, you new guy. He's a good friend of mine.
Was it the Boot and Saddle? The last
Dreadlocks.
The Boot and Saddle.
The Dreadlocks, yeah. Young guy.
He was a good drummer.
Yeah, that's Joe Jordan.
He drove those motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's Joe Jordan. He you know Joe.
Yeah.
Kelly but who was playing with them before that was the guy from Richard Hell and the Boy Noise.
Right.
You know.
Okay.
But anyway, so you guys played out for a year and a half, and you guys toured, and the album. Why did it take till '90s for the album to come out?
It was an album recorded by accident. We were just doing 3 songs for an EP, but we did it so fast. We did everything so fast that the guy that owned the studio says, "Look, man, just like play everything you got.
Yeah. Great.
Put it all on tape."
Where'd you record at?
So we did. That's what we did.
So you recorded this in Canada?
And then the first single came out, the first EP with the 3 songs on it. That Screaming Fist.
Rebel.
Yeah, that came out, and immediate success. This was the first one out, the first record out by a punk band in Canada, and it happened to be the best one.
Yeah.
You know?
So wait a minute, the original EP was supposed to be 3 songs. Which 3 songs were they?
It was Possibilities, Screaming Fist, and Rebel Unorthodox.
Yeah.
Just listed as Rebel. But from that recording session, all this stuff was still in a can, and our manager, or the guy that was our manager, he had possession of them. The guy from Jan House, who's a friend of mine, owner of other people's music, went to the guy and bought it off him.
Yeah.
And made the CD, and got Chris Betting to digitalize it. You know, Chris Betting's like famous in his own right. You know. And this guy, Peter J. Moore, who masters everybody's stuff in Toronto, parts north, did this great job digitalizing it, putting it on a CD. Great pictures, a booklet inside, you know, it's all like he really did it up, you know. But he did that with all the bands from that period. He went and bought all the tapes that he could find, any existing tapes of all the bands. Teenage Head. Teenage Head wouldn't participate. They were already like getting up there, getting famous. You know, there was like the 04, the Ugly, B-Girls. You know, he like got all of them, and he called it the Black Hole of Fame.
That's awesome.
Yeah. There was a series. You know, he did good with it.
Wow. So, where are you going to be now? Right now, you've got FFD, and I know I loved hearing you play some of the old BILETONES songs the other night. You know, I got some of the videos I got was for Rebel,
right.
And then you had only one new song. You had one new song you played. What was?
Yeah,
that
it's
was
all
called?
BILETONES songs except for I'm trying to phase.
What's it called? What's the name of the
Pakistan.
Name? Pakistan. I was going to say Afghanistan. At least I would have been close, right?
Same thing.
It was close.
Yeah.
Same thing.
So tell me about Pakistan. What's up with that song?
It's about a Pakistani kid who comes to the United States to start a punk rock band.
That's cool.
He's got stars in his eyes. And
Yeah, we gotta do a video for that.
So he comes over here and he gets shunned and mistreated and shit. So he decides he's going to go back. He's going to fuck this punk rock shit. He's going back to Pakistan to join ISIS.
Yeah.
And like kill people, right?
We have to do a video for
Cause
this.
this band didn't take off.
Can we do a video for this song? Can you let me do a video for that song?
We
Don't you, like, we gotta put. Do you have a produced video, like of the whole story?
No. But anyway, he goes, and he's just talking about how he loves being back in Pakistan because he's got a knife and a gun and he can kill the infidels and and if he loses his life, there's virgins waiting for him in paradise.
72.
It's like a real put down.
Yeah. That's a great song, though. That's an awesome song.
Yeah, it's like a terrorist put down.
Yeah. So, what's next?
72 verses.
What's next for Freddie Pompei?
And I got a B-side I got to cut this week. And,
Where do you record at now?
and I got other projects happening with friends. Recording projects.
Where do you record at now?
Mostly at Rick Farnkoff's place.
Where's that at?
It's in Torresdale.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, he's got a studio in his basement. And
What's his name?
it's Rick Farnkoff.
I know the name.
His screen name is Richard Black.
Oh, wait a minute, Richard Black.
Yeah.
Hi, Richard. Sorry. I forgot. Hi, Richard. Right. So, wait, he's doing your recording?
Yeah, he's
I want to come and watch
a really
that.
talented engineer.
Yeah, I know. He's amazing. He's the one I was talking to earlier.
Yeah, and plus he plays guitar. And
I love him.
We've been playing together for years. And,
I feel like I've known him forever, and I really do. But I've
he has that effect on people because he's very personable.
Yeah.
But he's like a genius.
I
He
can't wait
writes
to
his
hear it.
own songs. And I got a band with him called Freddie Pompei and the Reaper Band.
And the what?
The Reaper Band.
Reefer bomb.
Yeah, Reaper Band. It's
I
like,
like that.
yeah,
That's awesome.
place in Hamburg.
That's cool as shit.
Yeah, and
Reefer
we do
Band.
like garage rock.
I approve of it.
You like that? Cool. He knows immediately because you've been there, right? You've been there.
He's the old head. He's the old heads over here.
Well, it's like the Reaper Band is like